of the tournament. It's a bit of a weird one. And in terms of the Italian side, Sean mentioned him earlier as well about how Chiesa was so brilliant. Throughout the tournament. Obviously, it's a shame what happened to Spinazzola because he was superb for the Italians as well. I'm sure had he stayed fit for the tournament, he really, really would have been in contention for it. The two centre halves as well. I can't remember which commentator it was, but I think they said that when the pair of them retire, they both need to be taken into the
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV. Quite sorry, guys. I've been a bit busy today. So, yeah, like I said, welcome back to Blue Clouds TV. Wherever you're watching the stream from, subscribe to Blue Clouds TV, like the video, and also share the video to all your social media platform. I'm a bit late today, and I apologize. I'm sorry. I got some other things that came my way early this morning, so things have to be a bit delayed. But yeah, we thank God that we're still here. Another day, bringing out the news for the weekend. I didn't stream anything. On Sunday I was off for the day. I have to have a family time, so yeah, we're here today. Today we're gonna talk about Hurricane. We're gonna talk about Erling Haaland. I know lots of you guys don't want to hear nothing about Erling Haaland, but yeah, you can do a transfer talk without saying anything about Haaland. So Haaland is also in the news. Tammy Abraham in the news as usual all the time. We have to try and find a way. Chelsea's trying to find a way and offload Tammy Abraham. It's always a pleasure to have wonderful people, Chelsea fans, neutral fans, everybody coming on board to also watch what Blue Class TV have and to want to talk about. Well, apparently we wake up today, and then I'll start from Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham has been linked to us now. This is coming from an article from Matt Law, who is a tier 1 accredited journalist and worked for the Daily, the Telegraph. Sorry. So yeah, it's something that it will us talking about it. I always like to share my windows and then so you guys should see what the Telegraph was saying about Tammy Abraham's stuff. Tommy is a player that I was thinking that the club would give him a chance to be able to prove himself, but it looks like I always said all the time, that he's not being favored. Tuchel doesn't favor his style of play. a lot of inexperience. But then he was our leading goal scorer before the season came to an end, and the Telegraph brought this out. This is what they said over here for Tammy Abraham. And it said Tammy Abraham attracting interest from Arsenal as Chelsea look to offload striker. Chelsea would like 40 million euros from Abraham before committing to a big money bid for one of their striker target. And this is coming from Matt Law on the 15th. Arsenal are interested in Tammy Abraham, who Chelsea have already offered to a number of clubs as part of their set for a new striker. So that is right there. This is coming. This is Matt Law's article. As a lot of people see him to be a Chelsea, Mr. Chelsea guy who always bring lots of news about Chelsea, and then he's the same guy that reported the news about Rudiger. What people, anything about Rudiger, as you guys know, Matt Law, a very, very reliable journalist, also with the Telegraph. And then it is certain, as Arsenal, Tammy Abraham himself have said it, that his family also are Arsenal fans. So him playing for Arsenal, it wouldn't be that much of a problem because majority he's a Nigerian, and majority of supporters, European supporters that support the Premier League are Arsenal fans. And then also it divides between Arsenal fans and Chelsea fans. And a lot of Arsenal fans are in Nigeria because of their legend, living legend, Iwanko Kano. Kano, who was a legend for the Arsenal Football Club from Ayas to Arsenal, and he plays so beautifully. It's as a great midfielder with lots of skills in the midfield. Kano is being seen as an Nigerian icon, guys that they don't really play with. So with all this, if Arsenal are really, really interested in Tammy Abraham, Obama Young is also aging. Tammy is very young. So I ask myself this question. If I was Arteta, if I was Arsenal hierarchy, I'll ask myself this question. If Tammy is not good for Chelsea, is he good for us? Or as Tammy lowered his Tammy is so low to the extent that Arsenal too low to the extent that they have to go for another Chelsea reject. You know, in the past we've seen Arsenal coming for some of our players, but then there are players that Chelsea doesn't really fancy. But Tammy can prove everyone wrong, and I know that there is something good in Tammy. That if he's able to find himself a club that really, really understanding his style of play and really want to build something in him and invest very well in Tammy, Tammy can be a very good player in the next 2 years. Because I don't blame Thomas Tuchel for not favoring Tammy, because the pressure mounted on Thomas Tuchel at the club is very, very high, and he doesn't want to gamble with the position we are right now. We are currently the Champions League holders. We're holding the competition, and we have other competition ahead of us to go and play. We have the Club World Cup ahead of us to go and play. We also have obviously we have the Super Cup also ahead of us to play. So it will be a very, very transfer war for Chelsea Football Club at this moment, as it is coming now. We also heard that Tammy was being linked with Dortmund, and then they want to add the Alternador to it to get the sale, to be able to reduce the sale price of Haaland right here. As it is, also we've seen Olivier Giroud out of the door. Olivier Giroud is going to AC Milan, and apparently, Olivier Giroud will be making almost about £50,000 a week. Olivier Giroud will be making £50,000 a week. As also in the weekend, we all know that McGay also made this final transfer move. permanent transfer move to Crystal Palace. These are things that a lot of Chelsea fans did not want to see, but that it has to happen. The player himself did not want to commit himself to Chelsea because he knew that he wouldn't get the opportunity to play for Chelsea. So whatever it is, he has to commit himself. The highly rated 21-year-old looks his took his medical on Thursday ahead of signing a 5-year deal with the Eagles, which is Crystal Palace. According to the Athletic, he received considerable interest from several clubs as a product of Chelsea famous academy, but Palace were prepared to invest more heavily with a fee of around 15 to 20 million. The Ivorian Coast-born defender sale will give Tuchel more funds to strengthen other areas of the club this season. So this is another money coming to Chelsea Football Club. Whatever they can do, we have more players to sell more than we have to buy. So I know that with the sale of Gale, we're looking at a way also to be able to sell Baba Rahman, to be able to sell Daniel Drinkwater. We have all these players still there. They are in the book, in the wages of Chelsea. They're taking money every week as they should because they have a contract with the club. Baba Rahman is still there. Drinkwater is also still there. Who else? Ross Barkley is also in the list. We have Billy Gilmore, an academy prospect, future player that will definitely come in one day and replace Jorginho. Obviously, he can't stay in the club. He has to go on loan to be able to get much more playing time because he is a player that Chelsea club and Chelsea fans really rate him so high. Any big game that Billy Gilmore has played for the club, he always wins the man of the match. That should tell you that over time. Let's give this guy one more season or another season. I think one more season in a different club, and he will come in and play good. With much more experience, he can come in and replace that Jorginho or Kovacic. We've seen that as a player in that young lad. So this is the news. Gay is gone right now. He's off Chelsea book. I don't know about Tino Leverento, that guy. I know he's a very good right back, but should he follow the steps of Billy Gilmore? Also go in the loan, play for either one of these championship teams, or play in the Premier League. But he is an outstanding player, academy boy that I've watched many times in the Premier. In the Chelsea youth team. So he is a player that can come in and put in the shift. He can do much better than just putting in a shift. So you have to look at all those young lads. And then also, as it is now, Chelsea are really not giving up on Harry Kane and not giving up on what's his name? Not giving up on Harry Kane at this moment. And also Chelsea are also not giving up on Lukaku. When Haaland deal doesn't come in, I hope that Haaland deal will come in because Tuchel, Roman Abramovich and Marina and Tuchel are really fighting very hard behind the scenes trying to get a signature of Erling Haaland. Although he's with the club right now, but if they are able to match that close amount, which is 150 million, if they can offer, because that money, nobody has that money to pay it right away. Definitely that money will be split into a couple years. That will give Chelsea the opportunity, Chelsea the chance to be able to pay off that amount. So definitely we're gonna see that money, that deal also coming in. Apparently, we wake up yesterday, Sunday, we heard that Chelsea has also been linked with Robert Lewandowski, and then this news is very, very intriguing. A lot of Chelsea fans do not want the idea of Lewandowski being linked with our club. Why don't they want Lewandowski? Why? Because of his age. Because Chelsea, as of now, Chelsea are really looking for a big name player, a superstar, and a young player who will be with the club for quite a long time, who can play with the club for a long time. That is what Chelsea are looking for right now at the moment. So it will be very, very difficult for Chelsea fans to accept the deal for Robert Lewandowski. As it is states over here from the Daily Star website. You guys can see it really here. It reads the Chelsea link to Robert Lewandowski as grew as Olivier Giroud complete medical at Milan Medical. So it is the Giroud also has been a very, very a good seven for the football club. He's been an outstanding footballer for both Arsenal and Chelsea. But he won a lot with Chelsea more than he did win with Arsenal. Arsenal always see him to be a super sub, but we didn't see him to be a super sub. We saw him to be part of us. He can start. He can come in later on to finish. He was just an outstanding player. He was amazing. Let me see wonderful people that I have in the chat. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I didn't see lots of my friends over here. I see I say EAF4. He gave me a blue love. Thank you, my brother, for being here. Good and Vitor said Lukanga, welcome to us now. Yeah, I've seen that guy. He's right there. It's on the screen. I'll bring the picture of that guy right now. Yep. Look, Lukanga guy. I'll talk about him in a minute. I hope that he can really prove a lot of Premier League players wrong. Yeah, that guy. I'm just hoping that Arsenal can challenge Chelsea because it looks like London has gone down. The rivalry is still there, but the competition is quite low. Hamsmaster said hi. Nice to be here, Hamsmaster. RCBN, what's up, my brother? It's a big up to you and all in the chat, RCBN. I hope you're doing well. What you got going on, RCBN? Let me know what you got going on. And let's remember, we talk about the cricket. Let me know. Want to teach you more about cricket because I want to learn more about cricket. So let me know what you're thinking. He said they are 47 to 48 on Chelsea books as we speak. Jeez, a lot. 47 to 48 players. That's a lot of players we have in there. Lots of players. Too many players that we have in our books. I don't know how we do this, but too many players. We got too many players. We got to try and get some of them out. We got to try as much as we can to get some of these players out. Too many. So what do you guys make of Olivier Giroud's departure? I want to know what you guys think of the Olivier Giroud's departure as he's gone right now. I'm trying to find the Lewandowski link to Chelsea. I saw something somewhere where he talks about Julian Nagelsmann. I'm looking for that video. I mean the report. Okay, it's right here. Let me share that screen. It is right here. If you guys can see my mouse over here under the audio, it says Bayern Munich coach Julian Nagelsmann has revealed that a number of clubs are interested in signing elite striker Robert Lewandowski this summer. Lewandowski, 32, is reportedly considering his move his future with only 2 years left on his contract at Allianz Arena. So, and then also he indicated the number of players, the number of teams that are interested in the player, which is Lewandowski, also part of them. So it won't be that bad if Chelsea can get Lewandowski. But then, are we buying Lewandowski, the Polish international? Are we buying him? Are we buying? Are we gonna buy Lewandowski to be able for? Are we buying Lewandowski out of um Bayern Munich? Are we buying Lewandowski out of Bayern Munich and give them money for them to be able to purchase or buy Haaland or sign Haaland next season? That's another question. Because as soon as we buy him, we give them their money, they're gonna save their money, and it will be very easy for them to attract Erling Haaland because Erling Haaland is already playing in the German Bundesliga. He doesn't have the feeling of how the Premiership look like. It will be very easy for him to play because he has a German Bundesliga experience. So if we cover the money and give it to Bayern Munich and sign Lewandowski, then we're done. The young talent, as soon as he goes to Bayern Munich, remember, Bayern Munich players stay there for quite a long time. We're not gonna have Haaland again. Or are Chelsea gonna let go and then focus on the transfer bid, the transfer war next season? Is that what is gonna happen? And can we win with the likes of Real Madrid, the likes of Barcelona, Bayern Munich, who have won the Champions League numerous times, Real Madrid, who have won almost about 13 to 14 Champions League trophies, Barcelona, who's won about 4. Manchester United can also enter the race. It will be a transfer bidding war next season if we don't get a deal done this season. Also being said, next cricket game is tomorrow. Let's watch India win again. Hopefully, then there's nice topic today between nice topic today. It's sad to see Giroud go, but that was the best option. Absolutely, I agree with you. I agree with you, RCBN. You know, Giroud have really said no one is really angry at Giroud, not even Arsenal fans, because they don't want him. He came to Chelsea and he proved a point. And Giroud, you know, with his age, also he's trying to see if he can be part of the Qatar World Cup. So with that option, he has to be playing regularly. And I know with AC Milan, Giroud, in the pace of the Italian league, Giroud can always find himself there with Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Those two, with experience they can always score goals for. Giroud's pace is really down, and it's not good for the Premier League. So the best thing for Giroud was to just move away. As of now, AC Milan also has been linked with Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham also been linked with Arsenal and lots of teams. But what would be the preferred destination for Tammy Abraham? Thanks for being here. I123 love you. She said, good morning, my neighbor. Thanks for doing what you do. Thank you, my sister. I123 love you. It's always a pleasure to see you in the chat all the time and supporting Blue Clouds TV brand and channel anytime I go live. You know, I don't always have the billions of people watching the stream, but the little that I have, it's always a pleasure to have you guys here. Thank you. And being here, Gunnar Vettel said Giroud was awful for us. 15 games he went without scoring. Good player, but not good enough. Well, sometimes I will say Olivier Giroud. It's a team player. I know Arsenal also they play the tiki-taka football, but if you really understand Olivier Giroud very well, you whoop and play to his strength, he will get you goals. Olivier Giroud it's a 1-2-1-2 player, and also he's very used as a target man. H Stacks, big up brother for being here. He is very used as a target man because of his area ability and how he can control balls in the air. You put the ball out for Giroud, he can score with his head. Arsenal most of the time will dominate possession and keep the ball on the floor a lot. So you won't see Olivier Giroud's impact if you don't put the ball sometimes in the air for him. He always like to flick balls and Giroud plays in a decoy. And what I mean by decoy is Olivier Giroud plays and leaves spaces for other people to score goals. Just like what Timo Werner is doing right now for Chelsea. He plays in a decoy, he moves into spaces and creates chances for others to score. That is why his attacking spirit, his effort of attacking, it's always very high. That is why some Chelsea fans love him, and me myself, I love Timo Werner, although he's not scoring goals, but he creates room for others to score. H-Stack said 19th July, still no Haaland. I feel your pain, my brother. I feel your pain. I wish, because the idea of Thomas Tuchel was to have Haaland right now before the preseason. Now the preseason have gone. We played one game. No one saw that it was a behind-the-scene game or closed doors. We didn't really see much of the game, but we know that what's his name? Hakim Ziyech scored a hat trick in the second half, and then some other goals coming from I think Tammy Abraham or something scored a goal. Yeah, it was nice to see the academy players. I see Charlie Musunda, all these guys coming back and training. But you know what? Lots of our first team players are not there yet. But I hope that before we kick on with our preseason games, the big games coming on, we should be able to have these people there. RCBN say big up at I123 love you and at H that. Yep. He's a nice brother, guys. You can check him out. RCBN fan channel. He's a guy, if you like cricket, you should love his channel too. He's a cricket lover. And he's a very good guy. He creates content. He also organizes his stream very well. You will love it. So if you haven't subscribed to Gunnar, check him out, please, guys. If you haven't subscribed to him, check him out. Let's subscribe and let's help our brother. Also, Hams Master, if you haven't subscribed to him, check him out, my brother. And all these fans that I have here, EAF4, YT, this yo, check our brother out, guys. Please subscribe to them. They're also good Chelsea fans. You know, my channel is all about football, not just one specific team. But then, yeah. Where is the guy that he was just talking about? Yeah. Gross nuts. No, I can't say his name right now. Yeah, the Arsenal guy that Arsenal have signed. Hey, I heard you guys are almost pretty much done. Arsenal fans are done with Ben White. If you're an Arsenal fan, Gunnar, let me know what do you think. Do you want to talk about Ben White? Yeah, this is from I123 love you. Thank you. It's also communicating with the RCBN fan Chelsea fan TV. Says big up, bro. How is everything? Great to have conversation between the members in the chat. Wonderful people. You guys are all legend. Wherever you're watching the streaming from, you are a legend. And then I salute you and I thank you so much. I thank you so much for spending time watching my stream and watching me sit here talking nonsense. I know I'm not talking nonsense, but yeah, watching me doing what I'm doing here. Absolutely, Chelsea are keen. We're definitely gonna sign a striker this summer. But up to who we're signing, it won't. If you're gonna sign Haaland, brother, it won't. Brothers and sisters in the chat, it will not come that easy. Haaland deal is not gonna come that easy. RCBN fan channel said all good. at 123 love you. Hope you're well too. Just juggling between cricket and football while enjoying Blue Clouds TV as always. Thank you, RCBN. I told you guys he's a wonderful guy. He's a very smart guy. You know, he's a very smart guy, and you guys will love him when you watch his stream. He organizes his stream very well. He's an amazing guy. Bruno Vitor said Ben White is good, but I think we need a central midfielder more. Busoma, yeah, Busuma, that African guy, will be my first choice. Hopefully, we can land Madison too. Yeah, Madison is also another player that proved himself very well before the season came to an end. Madison is a very good player. You guys can have him. You guys have to fight hard this time. We want Arsenal to be close in the top four, fighting for the trophy. We want Arsenal to be in there. We don't want you guys to be left behind. Ben White is good, but I think we need a central midfielder more. I've read that. RCBN said it's Ruben Neves closer to Arsenal, closer to Arsenal or Madison. I don't mind Neves at Chelsea. Ruben Neves but I don't know his age. Let me check age out. Ruben Neves, I know Ruben Neves getting close to about 30, about 28 something. Check. He's a good player. He's a good finisher. Yeah. Ruben Neves is very good. Yeah. Shout out, Chelsea fans. Let's get Haaland. Let's get Haaland. Chelsea fans are being tired of this news. Haaland news. It's not coming. Chelsea fans want a transfer. They want a world-class player. Now. Right? You guys want a world-class player. Now. We want a player being signed for the club now. I'm acting like a frog. We want Haaland. We want Haaland. Haaland. I need water. So I get. We want Haaland. Haaland deal would be very difficult deal to make because what's his name? Borussia Dortmund is trying to stretch it and make it look like the Sancho deal. Remember when we were talking about Manchester United that they need to pay the money and get the player, pay the money and get the player, pay the money and get the player. Now it is us. It is us. Now we have to pay the money and get the player. See what I have here. Huh. I didn't get anything. Search results for. I don't find anything for. I just want to know his age. Yeah, I know some of you like FIFA. I'll be starting my FIFA stream very soon. So if you guys love FIFA, let me know. Gonna Vettel. I'll be starting my FIFA stream here soon. I'll be streaming to Twitch and then also YouTube at the same time when I have a lesser time. Yeah, I'll be starting FIFA stream, guys. Ooh, not getting nothing from Ruben Neves. Yeah, let's continue with the transfer news. How long have I been streaming? I have streaming for just half an hour, so just past it. Yep, 4 minutes past the time. Yup. Thank you guys for always being here supporting Blue Clouds TV. If you haven't subscribed wherever you are, just share the video, guys. Share the video. Let it go. Twitter, Instagram, wherever you find yourself. Yep, if I hear anything new, I'll just go live and I'll let you guys know. Thomas Tuchel, 325 million dream front four with Erling Haaland in new formation. What's that new formation gonna be like? New formation. New formation. Okay. Well, it says the Chelsea kick off the 2021-2022 season with a 6-1 win over Peterborough. Peterborough. Behind closed doors at Cobham training ground, which saw Thomas Tuchel trail a new formation that proved so successful at Paris Saint-Germain. Thomas Tuchel, the Blues manager, trailed a 4-2-4 formation. So is it moving away from the 3-4-2-1 formation to a 4-2-4 formation? This is amazing though. 4-2-4 formation, and that gave us a lot of goals. 6-1. So imagine, guys, if we're going with a 4-2-4 formation with four back, probably four back with maybe four midfielders and two attackers. That could be it depends on when we're defending. But when we're attacking with the 4-2-4 formation. But if you're defending, definitely going to defend with the 4-4-2. 4-4-2, maybe. That's what it looks like. It says which can also be recognized as a 4-2-2 in second half of the preseason friendly, hinting that Tuchel may have plans for implementing a new brand of football. You know, there's the tactician talk. The tactician is there. Tactician talks. It'll be very amazing to see him with different styles, different formation, going into next season. What do you guys think? RCBN said Liverpool are going for Tielemans. Why not us? Age is not everything, right? Absolutely, age is not everything. Liverpool are going for Tielemans. Yeah, Tielemans from Leicester City. Neves is 24. Oh, okay. Ruben Neves is 24. That's a good age. Good age. I'm considering going on loan to Chelsea next season. Are you considering coming on loan to our club? Look, Hamsmaster, if we stick to the back three, that limit the number of attacking players we can use on the pitch. Remember, because we'll be forced to have the left back and the right back bumping forward. So if they are doing that job, it wouldn't give much of our attacking players. I hope we could stick to that formation that has given us success till now. But then it limits the number of attacking players that you're gonna have. You're gonna end up having Hudson-Odoi and maybe Hakim Ziyech on the bench, whilst you can have your attacking powers or prowess being in the team playing. So that is also some kind of a disadvantage if we use a back three. Hans Monster said, why is Marina spending money on her makeup? Make some signing. We are waiting. H-Stacks said that if we use back three, we could be finishing. We could finish first low block, as it means we have one less attacker. You're saying if we use back three, we could be finished versus low blocks, as it means we have one less attacker. Yeah, that is true. That is true, Hams Monster. If you listen to what he said, if you listen to what he said, his 3-4-3 can work as versus big teams. Absolutely. If we're playing that is the main reason why I think Tuchel is trying to go in for the 4-2-4 formation. Is it 4-2-4? I said, or is it a 4-2-2 formation? You know, because we need more attacking players get in there that can create chances, that can be able to take one-on-one players, defenders, or create penalties, and be able to go behind back four of a low block. But the 3-4-3 formation really works very well on the big teams that will come at us. The teams that will come at us and want to open up and play expensive football. We can play very well with this formation, but we have to find another way to play the low blocks. We see how we struggle sometimes when you're playing these low blocks with playing the back three. So we have to find another way to play not just the back four. Cavis 1, 2, 3. Big up to you, my brother. Big up to you. Let me know where you find me from. Is it from Piggy? I know lots of some of the fans are coming from Piggy. Let me know where you're coming from. Let me know where you found Blue Clouds TV. I want to know how far my channel is traveling. Let me know where you found me from. If it's Piggy, let me know. Wherever you found me, my channel, please let me know. Hams Master said Varane. Let's buy him. Varane is strongly linked with Manchester United. I don't think Chelsea fans are really looking at centre back. If they're really looking at centre back, they will not let Maguire go. Right now we have I think they want to put some trust in I think Chelsea fans want to put some trust in how do you call it? In Zuma, Thiago Silva, Rudiger. Rudiger might stay. I haven't had any contract extension yet, but it looks like Rudiger might stay with the club and get a little bit of money coming in. He's gonna get an increase of his new contract. Guys, please, if you haven't subscribed to my Discord server, it's in the link description. Click on it and register yourself and be in the Discord. If only you want to be able to have a chance to call into the show. Cavis 1, 2, 3, please let me know where you found Blue Clouds TV from. And wherever you are, if you're new on the chat, let me know where you found the channel from. Because I always want to know how people get to know Blue Clouds TV. Please do me a favor and let me know, because I have been around a couple of channels that I've engaged myself with the hosts and then the presenters of those YouTube channels. So I just want to know where you got to know Blue Clouds TV from, brother. Kviz, is it Kviz 1, 2, 3? Varane, Hamsmaster said Varane, Thiago Silva, Reece James, Chilwell, new back for Imagine. New back for Thiago Silva, Reece James, Chilwell, Thiago Reece Chilwell. We need one more. Aspilicueta. Oh, okay. Yeah, he said yeah. He made I made a super chat on Monster Stream. Let me know, let me know. Are you a guy that really talks more about football? If you have the football expertise and you know much more about it, follow me on Twitter and message me. I'd like to have invite you on the channel one of these days so we can talk Chelsea, so we can hear your voice. Sometimes you get to say more with your voice than you do type. So maybe other Chelsea fans would like to know what other Chelsea fans are going through, what they are experiencing. So DM me. I'd like to invite you to the channel one of these days so you can have your say over here. The platform here is made for everyone. It's made for everyone, and I don't discriminate and limit the chance. So it's open. If you want to get involved, let me know. And then Hubert is here. Hubert, Hubert, why did you run away the other day? I didn't know what happened. Let me know if you're doing all right. We were talking about United transfer on the show the other day, and then you were gone. I hope you're doing well. Anyway, it's nice to see you here. Varane, it's our hands. It's ours. Hands off. Absolutely. I told you guys, you don't want to get in there. The Manchester United fans will beat you up. If you mess with them, they will beat you up because they want Varane 100%. I think Man United will. Varane is secure with United. United will sign Varane and then be able to have a solidified back four with Bissaka. One Bissaka there at the right hand side, and then they have Luke Shaw on the left hand side. Varane will definitely gonna play on the right center back. And then we have Maguire who play on the left center back. So there's going to be a much more balance in their defense. The defense will be much more solid. You guys have to know Varane can get goals from corners, free kicks, and also Harry Maguire with his big head, he can get ball, he can hit targets from corners and then free kicks. So yeah, United will get more goals from with their center back. Those two front center back, they can get them almost about 6 goals a season. 3 each, or maybe who knows, 8 goals a season. Varane can get 4 goals, and then also Maguire can get 4 goals for United. RCBN's Chelsea fan said, "Big up, Hubert." Yeah, my internet was moving bad that day. Oh, I'm sorry, Hubert. I'm sorry. Yeah, Hubert, if you want to join me up here, let me know. We'll talk about Manchester United, and then he starts. If you want to talk about Chelsea, let's get it going, rolling here. I always stream for half an hour, but if I get people who want to engage to talk more about their club, you always welcome. And smash the like button for me, guys. Share the stream, share the stream to, share my platform. It's right there on Twitter. When you go there, you can get access to when you go on my Twitter page, my Discord server, anything if I upload anything on Twitter, you guys will be the first to get it. This channel is getting bigger and bigger with the help of you viewers that view me over here all the time. So yeah, let's get involved. Let's get involved. Blue Clouds TV here. Conde is also there. I don't know if Chelsea's still pursuing the signature of Conde. I don't know anymore. I haven't heard nothing back from him. This is amazing. This is from Thiago Silva. Guys, look at Jorginho and Thiago Silva. Look at them over here. They're having fun, yo. Look at that. That's a beautiful picture. Thiago Silva and Jorginho. Our future Ballon d'Or winner. What do you think, Hubert? Ballon d'Or to be making, right? Future Ballon d'Or winner. Jorginho. And then unfortunately, Thiago Silva couldn't win a Ballon d'Or. So here we go. Let me see what Fabrizio Romano said. Time in the tweet from Fabrizio. So Fabri. Oh. Yeah, Fabrizio Romano is now on Twitter. He tweets almost every day. So if you haven't followed Fabrizio, just follow him. You can get some of his latest tweets and updates. This one is just an hour ago. What did he say? It says Atleti president Sarizo about Prisma Saul. In the world of football, anything is possible. No one knows what the outcome of this negotiation will be. So yeah, he's a very accredited guy, tier 1 journalist, and then we all learn from them. We follow them and we hear what they say. We also bring it out here and talk about it. Those that don't know about Fabrizio Romano, we also bring him, present the news as it is in the news media. I don't make anything up here. Never will I ever make anything up here. It's all strictly from the newspaper reviews, the news media, and outlet and everything. My United Hubert say, yeah, I will plug in. Oh, you wanna come on? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me get you the link. Wasn't really read, but what I did get Hubert in. Hubert, let's hear about Manchester. You guys want to hear Manchester United transfer stuff? So let's hear more what Hubert have to say for us. Let me get Hubert. Uh, Send him in the chat. Join that here. Voila. How many people do have 4 people watching? Hope I'm not being boring over here. Yeah, want to hear more from our other fans, our other rivals. What is going on with them? Um, yeah, I yeah. Hold on a bit, Hubert. I mean, this summer is gonna. We don't know who is gonna win this transfer. I mean, this summer who's gonna win the transfer? Is Chelsea gonna land Haaland and then win the transfer of the summer? Oh, it's United. Yeah, Hubert is here with me. In a minute, I'm gonna join Hubert. Hubert's gonna join me here. Yeah, hold on, Hubert. They can hear you now.
It's very difficult to get call in from Discord. Actually, there are way too many options in here.
Yeah, absolutely. In a minute, I'm gonna do this. So real quick, you guys gonna hear Hubert talking to us here. I have to try and move from this scene so we can hear what Hubert have for us. Hubert in a minute in the chat there. I'm getting things ready here. Do. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV, guys. I have Hubert with me on the channel. He is a great supporter of Manchester United, and he's going to give us the update of what is going on with Manchester United. If also in the chat and you want to join us over here, I'm going to send a link on the Discord. If you're a Discord subscriber or you have a Discord server, you could be able to join us here. And then if you want to have anything to say, you're good to go. What's up, Hubert? Everybody can hear you now.
Yeah. Nice to be back. With United, actually, I just was scrolling through some updates and found that
Yeah.
Milan looks like very close, but with United, I'm not going to be surprised if we manage to butcher this up. Still, we have to agree with Madrid, unless that's the most important thing. Because if you remember, that's the situation which happened with Sancho last year. Personal frames, fees, agent fees, player fees, everything was achieved, but we couldn't pay up the money Dortmund wanted. Same thing with Madrid, but I feel this time it won't be like Ramos, which was like, I don't know, 6 or 7 years back, who used us for a new contract. This time he wants to leave Madrid, but it wants the money because they already have Eder Militao, and I believe they will buy another centre back as well. So we can see Maguire and Varane next season for United. That's the latest update on Varane. Other than that, sadly, there are no outgoings. Obviously, it's a preseason game. If you watch the lineup in that preseason game, I didn't
was it
even
2-1?
watch it.
2-1?
It was 2-1, but the lineup just didn't make me watch that game. That's the first preseason game or a United game I've missed in a long time. I just didn't feel like watching it. Players like Tahi Chong, Andres Pereira, these players who won't be at the club next season. The season is coming now. They are already have gotten their moves or going to be loaned out. So it just doesn't interest me, man. Even the likes of Lingard, the only player which was interesting to watch was Pellistri, who we bought from Uruguay last season.
How was his performance, Pellistri? Yeah, I had. He was okay.
Yeah, it was okay. The best thing I like was he has game sense. He's just not a kick and run merchant. He has very good dribbling. Lots of people were comparing his dribbling, close control to Messi a bit yesterday or 2 days back, whenever that happened. So that was, he was an interesting player, but I just don't agree with him being loaned out to a Spanish club. It makes no sense. Why don't just loan out to a championship or a Premier League club? Because he's our player, right? He's going to play in the Premier League. Makes no sense to put him in a league which he's not going to be playing in. So, always that's United. We never do good loan deals or even selling, because just look at Chelsea. Whatever players they have on loans or on the bench, they just loan them out to a Premier League club. Classic example is Billy Gilmore. You could have loaned him out to Champions for Norwich, who are a decent club coming up. So
right.
That's the latest on United. Just no outgoings, only one incoming, and maybe there could be some scare because we were hearing like Donny could go today. Like there is a chance. Romano said that Donny could be on his way out if he is not given game time, but he won't push a move. We haven't treated him well. Not we, Solskjaer completely. That's his fault if Donny leaves. So that's pretty much your latest United.
Yeah, I'll come back. I got questions for you. I'll come back to you. Hishtak said, "Who made your intro, bro? Message me. I'll send you the guy's name from my Twitter page. DM me, message me, and then I'll let you know, brother." Hams Master said, "Conte and Fabinho, who is better?" We'll come back to that question. RCB and Chelsea fan TV said, N'Gola Conte all the way. Come on, Hams Master. Okay, there's something going on out there. Conte and Fabinho. We all know it's N'Gola Conte. He gave a Fabinho a nutmeg. So yeah, absolutely. There's no way that Fabinho can compare himself to N'Gola Conte. N'Gola Conte has too much. His stacks are higher than Fabinho. Anyway, so Chelsea, Hubert, back to you. Is Man United still keeping Danny James at the right hand side, or they weighing different options?
I don't think so. We are keeping Dan James as an option.
He's going on loan.
No, he will be at United, but he's not a first team player. For me, he shouldn't be at United. That's my final deal with him. I don't consider him as a United player. And to be honest, if he didn't have pace or a sprinting ability, I doubt he's even a footballer, because I just don't rate him as a footballer.
He doesn't have the football brain. He's just a sprinter.
Yeah. He's a sprinter, man. I mean, I won't be shocked if he was into athletics or something, and just he started kicking a ball and found out that he's good someday. But look, Dan James. I mean, the less said, the better.
Right, right, right. So, what do you guys think of the Rooney's managerial skills, his performance? I know you didn't watch it, but have you really read any articles that talks about Wayne Rooney's managerial keys and then his tactics?
I'm very skeptical about Rooney's career as a manager. I mean,
Yeah,
never, and not 1% of him suggests him as a good. He could be a manager. I've never seen him as. I mean, he was a decent captain. I mean, he was okay. I mean, I didn't rate him to be honest as a captain. His best performance was when he didn't have the armband. So that's the Rooney I remember. But as a manager, I doubt I mean, he will get jobs just because of who he is, just like Lampard. But I
yeah.
mean, I don't rate him at all as a manager.
And also another question: do you think with inclusion of Rafael Varane, Jadon Sancho on the right hand side, can you guys retain or win the Premier League trophy this season?
Uh, win the Premier League? No, no, definitely not. I think we are still below you guys, City, and even Liverpool. Without the CDM, I don't think we can win anything. I've already said this a million times. Look, just the question came in, right? Fabinho and Kante.
Yeah,
Those are like the best two CDMs in the past couple of years, right? I mean, I know Kante is not more of a CDM right now, but when he was under Leicester and even under Conte, I
and that
believe, he
yeah,
was a good CDM. Now he's become more of a box to box. But look, I always said that Fabinho for me is the second best CDM in the world. The first best is the one who I put a profile picture in Joshua Kimmich. We just don't have that kind of two players who we need. So
but I
unless we
think
don't get
I
a
think
CDM,
Kante is now playing as a center back. I mean CDM for Tuchel. That's
no,
why
no,
he's
Jorginho plays as CDM, right? Jorginho is the holding one. Kante has got a bit more license to go
a
into
little
the
bit yeah
box.
yeah.
Jorginho is more kind of a sitting player. That's what we don't have. We don't have that one who screens the back four, takes the ball off the back four, and
But don't you
progresses the.
don't Hubert? I know. To be honest with me, I know this player very well, but I know he hasn't got pace. But that position, you don't need pace in that position.
No, no, we
Don't you
yeah, we
think
don't need
that
this.
Matic can do a better job in that position? Don't you think so?
No, no,
Bec-
Matic is finished, man. He hasn't got the legs. He can't do it over a 38 Premier League game season. He can do it like at max 2 or 3 games at a stretch, and then his legs give up. Because with United, you have to remember that we will be playing 3 games a season, just like you guys. And
yeah,
Matic is I don't know 30, 31, so you can't rely on him, man. His legs are given up. He still has the brain, but his
yeah,
body is not giving. So you just can't rely on Matic. I mean, look at you guys. You have Jorginho, Kovacic, all
obviously,
these players who are in their prime. Matic
yeah.
is finished. He had one good season under Jose, and after that, it's been a steady decline.
I won't disagree with you, my brother. I can feel your pain the way things are going, but I hope that the Glazers will do something. Ole has to speak out. Ole has to speak out now to be able to I mean he's
Yeah,
been Mr. Yes Man too many times. He has to speak out. That's the only problem because
exactly, exactly.
that's what Jose
I
Mourinho
think
doesn't like. Go ahead.
that's a challenge for Oli, I believe, because you now have no excuses. Not only you have to challenge for the title, but you have to win a cup also or a trophy. I mean,
Yeah.
it could be a cup or FA Cup, and same goes for Tuchel as well. He has done in a tournament format,
Hmm.
in an environment. It's okay to do in a 6 or 8 games, but over 38 games, that's where you earn that's your bread and butter, the league. So it will be interesting what Tuchel does because it's all right beating Pep over like 3 or 4 games, but it's the Burnleys, it's the Sheffields and not Sheffield like the Norwiches and the. I remember you lost one game at home to West Brom if I'm not
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, we
It's
did.
those kinds of games which you have to win. So,
Yeah, that's right.
hope,
He's coming. Tuchel is coming with a different formation right now. He's coming with the 4-2-4 formation, which can also be seen as a 4-2-2-2 formation. He's now trying to engage more of his attacking players. Like we all said that last season, he hasn't got that attacking prowess, attacking power going forward. So he tried to stick with the back three, and when it started working for him, he stuck to that formation. As now, he's moving on to this style I mean, that's what we played in the preseason, our first preseason season, and we're able to score more than 6 goals. So I believe that Tuchel is doing something great over here. And
I
then we
think
hope,
Chelsea's formation depends a lot about who you buy as a striker.
yeah.
I still feel, I mean, you guys need that 20, 25 goals a season player, which isn't available in the market, and the one which is available, unfortunately, he's being priced out. So, look, anything can happen. And you signed some, I mean, Armando Broja guy yesterday, but I believe he was at Chelsea before only.
Yeah, he went on loan
So
to I think he went to either Holland or somewhere.
he was
Um
at Vitesse, I believe, right?
Vitesse,
Something.
yeah, he went Vitesse or whatever they call him. Yeah, I think he went there for a loan and he did very well. I think I had he scores about 10 goals or something. I mean, he's
And
actually a good player. That's why Chelsea brought him in to the academy. And then Tuchel's
the
trying to
only
give
thing
him
I'll
that
worry about
opportunity.
Chelsea is right. Chelsea's only thing I'll worry about is that, except for Haaland, I'm not seeing any concrete links to another striker. Like, who's the plan B if you don't get Haaland? I mean, listen, you can't be buying Danny Ings and all that.
Yeah,
So,
the reason why
I
you
mean, I
don't
just
yeah, the reason why you don't see Chelsea being linked to other strikers is when the Russian set his eye on one specific player, he always wants
yeah,
to
yeah,
go in for it. He doesn't want second
exactly.
choice. He's always want his priority. His number one. That is why they're fighting so hard. They're trying to sell some players and then be able to reduce that money down, or they're trying to engage some players into that deal. But it looks like Borussia Dortmund don't want they don't want to do any swap things here to reduce the money. They want 150 million. And then the other way, that 150 million will now be given to you outright right away. It will be broken down in pieces where it will take a couple years for Chelsea to pay that money off. By then, Chelsea will have gained its money already from Jesse sales and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I like the way Chelsea's handling business. They want their number one. You know,
So,
okay,
if you guys suppose, let's assume if you don't get Haaland, right? And I'm giving you two options as a centre forward, right? One is
yeah.
Danny Ings and someone like a Patrick Schick, who is at Leverkusen, who had a good Euros, and he can score goals. We have seen. So, like, which one you choose?
With me, I'll go for Patrick Schick. I won't go for Danny Ings. Danny Ings has got an history with injury. You know,
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Patrick
he's
Schick
got
looks like a decent player,
yeah
actually.
he's got some kind of a history with the injury where it can take him off a whole season. Look at the injury that
Mm-hmm.
he sustained when he was at
Yeah.
Liverpool. He never got a chance to prove himself. Then he went on loan and then came back, and then they loaned him back. They gave him to Southampton, and then he's proving himself again, scoring goals. So you don't know if you're going to spend money on
Mm-hmm.
Danny Ings. Danny Ings won't come cheap too. He's going to come close about 50 million. I don't know how much his price tag is right now,
Yeah,
but he'll
yeah.
be close
He
to
will
about
be
50.
50 million.
Yeah, because he's English. He's when they come to the club, who knows? Can he score that many goals? Although he can score the goals, but can he stay fit for 30, 32 games or 30 games season? Can he? No one knows. This foot. I mean, this game is just like it's just gambling. You don't know if you're gonna win the lottery, but you have to try.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to try. You don't know you can spend 150 million on Erling Haaland. You bring him to the club, he can't even score goals. No. Broja was loaned to Vitesse, signed extension at CFC. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I mean, we have talked about this on lots of other streams as well. That this is very unfortunate situation for Chelsea that
Yeah.
you have won the Champions League and there is not a single world-class striker available in the market. And I mean, Haaland, like, look, I still think that he will stay, in my opinion, because Dortmund are one club which, I mean, they are a selling club,
Mhm.
and but again, they want their price. You're not gonna budge from the price, so you can't, bargain with them. So look, it's only what is it, 9th July, so I think the Premier League starts in another 2 weeks. So can you get a striker within that time frame? What do you think?
Um, 2 weeks to go.
2 or 3 weeks, let's say, because I think it's 6th August if I'm not wrong. Let me check.
I think they will do it. They will do the Haaland deal because we,
Okay.
the reason why I'm saying they will do the Haaland deal is there's a lot of work
Mm-hmm.
going on behind the scene. There is a lot of work going on behind the scene. if Chelsea's not being linked with lots of players, that should tell you that they are really fighting hard to get the Haaland deal gone. And then there was an interview, I think about a week ago, with somewhere around Wednesday last week. They asked Haaland, and then from the report that Haaland, when he was being asked, what does he think of his move to Chelsea? He just kind of like laughed, and then he did not really give the answer, but he laughed. You know,
Yeah.
if you're really a player and you know you're staying with the club, or you're moving on. You say, "Oh, I have a contract with Borussia Dortmund, and I'll be with Borussia Dortmund." It's easy for you to say, but if you definitely know you're on the move from Dortmund to Chelsea, that would be very difficult for you to answer that question. What do you think?
Yeah. No, I agree with that because, but listen, they
Yeah.
are not allowed to say many things when they are under contract. So
Right.
you guys play your first game against Palace on the 14th of August. So there is still lots of time, I believe. I mean, because Chelsea operate in a certain way, which you don't. Even if they take long, they can get the deals like that. It's so quick with them. So,
Yeah.
but I agree with you that the investment you guys have put in Haaland, it is long. It is not just because you won the Champions League, that's such a big pull for any player. So, but
Yeah.
again, I just want to say because I've experienced this with Sancho, Dortmund don't really negotiate. They have a set price and you have to pay that, which I believe Roman can. Even if I mean, let me ask you this: if Haaland is your only summer signing, will you be happy?
That's all we need. That is all
Yeah,
we
yeah,
need.
that's all.
That's all we
Yeah,
need. If you really watch many of our games last season, we were lacking a clinical finisher, a number 9, who can really hold on to
yeah.
the ball and score from different angles, like Drogba did, like Anelka was doing. We don't have one right
Even
now.
Costa.
Diego Costa, yeah, Diego Costa. We don't have anyone right now, and Timo Werner is not a number 9. He plays from the wing and always like to cut in. But what Timo Werner can do right now is he's not a dribbler. He can dribble. He can dribble, but he's got a pace that he can really utilize his pace very well. But the only thing he's lacking now is he cannot take player on one. He's not like the
Mm.
Hazard that will play on the left side of attack and try to take players on and cut in and always score. But I saw lots of his goals from the German Bundesliga. They were amazing. I don't know why he can't do it anymore in the Premier League. That should tell you how difficult the Premier League is. So what?
I think
Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah.
Pivot.
No. I was just saying that about the Haaland fees. I was just seeing today that some people were putting about your sales. So
Yeah.
there were around 50 million you guys could raise just from sales. So
Yeah.
likes of Giroud, Drinkwater, Ross Barkley, all
Mhm.
these guys. I mean, someone like even this Ziyech also. If you don't want him, you
Yeah.
can raise 50 million total, and you just have to put I don't know what like 110 over that. I mean, come on, that's Roman's. I mean, if any Chelsea fan is that Roman, you should be saying Roman, you can do that, man. That's peanuts for you. So I agree with you, man. I mean, look, the longer it takes, I feel that Chelsea can get this done deal. But I mean, Dortmund still are playing hardball.
Yeah.
When they come out with quotes like Haaland is our plan with plans in the next season with the manager, you can see that there is something growing on behind the scenes.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So are you guys still in the pursuit of uh what's his name? Camavinga?
Camavinga.
Yeah.
Actually, the latest on Camavinga is that he would look like he is waiting for he's waiting to see what other options he has.
Yeah.
I think he wants to move to Paris. He won't mind even Madrid. And United's stance is that they will wait till the end so that the price drops even further. I don't know what kind of tactic is that because he's like costing 30 million
Mm-hmm.
euros, which is already is a bargain. I don't know why we
Yeah.
are not buying him. But the stance on Camavinga is that unless Pogba or Donny goes, we are not going to buy Camavinga. That's the deal because we already have lots of midfielders with McFred, Donny, Mata, so Matic. So it's a bit difficult to give Camavinga game time even if he comes.
Okay, from what I read, an article that I read, I know Manchester City are still stronghold in pursuit of what's his name the Tottenham striker Harry Kane. Right now, it looks like Harry Kane is trying to force a move to Man City. Do you think that deal will come on?
I think I am confident that they could land Kane. I think with City and you guys, it's like you don't do rumors like Chelsea and City.
Yeah.
There are no link ups. There are no false rumors. It's always when it comes out, it's 99% true. So I feel with City, the longer this drags on, I think Levy will charge a fortune. I still don't. I still won't accept that it's going to be 100 million. It has to be 140 if I am Levy, just because of what the season he had, even with the Euros and the English tax. So, but listen, just like Chelsea, City also don't need many players, just a striker. I mean, look, it's a bit weird to kind of comprehend that two of the best teams in England right now don't have a striker.
Yeah.
So, and both are chasing for a striker, and one striker can't join the English club, and one is overpriced. So, it's one of rare situations just happened.
Great, 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 great. Um, man, it's always a pleasure to have a wonderful United fans over here talking about Manchester United. I always try to let my fans know that this channel is not mainly for just Chelsea fans. I talk about a lot about Chelsea, and also I come over here and talk about other club as well. And then it's always nice to have another opinion. A United fans telling us what is going on in Manchester United. Let me read what I have here in the comment. RCBN Fan TV said Danny James going to Leicester City. I hear. Hubert to answer that question here in a minute. Fair enough. Hamps Master said. Dan James. I mean, okay, this is from RCBN. Says was very good in Euros. Fit best chance. Greater. There. Thanks for the stacks. RCBN. RCBN, same person said Broja was on loan. I think I've read that one. Yeah. What do you make of the Dan James chat? What RCBN said. He said he's on his way to Leicester City. Do you think that move is gonna happen?
If I'm a Leicester fan, I'm seeing Dan James coming into my club, I'll be surprised because, look, I mean, Leicester can do better than Dan James. Dan James leads kind of player. Even Bielsa likes him just because he runs so much and he has lots of stamina. And that's kind of, he has a
Yeah.
BMI to be playing for Leeds, not for Leicester. Leicester, you need a bit of a, how should
Yeah.
I say, like tech. You need some technical ability. Just so I mean, I don't see Leicester going for Dan James. If anything, Dan James, I won't be surprised if he's playing for Newcastle, in 2 years.
Well, RCBN head from a Manchester United great fun giving you that link from there. I mean, anything can happen. That's just like I read from Fabrizio Romano, who said that you cannot in this world of transfer, anything can happen, and it is true. A player most of the time, players that are being tagged as free agents, they change their mind at any time. There can be a free agent player, just like Jorginho, Ronaldo. If you guys can read, Ronaldo was supposed to be at Barcelona, but then within couple hours, uh, um, PSG offered him much better wages than Barcelona offered him. And then right within couple seconds, he had a switch to move to PSG. So that is how this transfer thing can be. I can come over here and say, hey, Haaland is signing. At this moment, he's on his way to Carbon to go and sign. And then within couple hours, everything can change. Oh, Haaland is at Madrid signing. But it doesn't mean that it's concrete. Things can change. But then we are here to bring you guys the news as always. And then do you know what's going on with Barcelona right now? I know they've signed a couple of players, but I was told that because of the financial uh what do you call it? The financial F was it is it FF what? I forgot the name.
Yeah,
Within
financial fair play,
the
FFP.
financial fair play thing, they cannot use those certain players. Oh, big up to you, Baggy. Baggy, I've been seeing some of your stream these days. Yesterday I saw you streaming, but most of the time my hours have changed and it makes it very difficult to get in there, Baggy. It's nice to see you on the stream. I'll try as much as possible to be at the chat one of these days, or maybe come on the chat one of these days, Baggy. I hope you're doing well. It's been a while. I haven't seen you for a while now. I haven't seen the chat one of these days, but most of the time I'm almost at work, so I can't jump into it because of my schedule. But I'll try. If I get a chance, I will join your stream one of these days and then have my say, Baggy. It's guys, if you haven't subscribed to Baggy TV, it's also another good Chelsea guy. He streams daily most of the time. Sometimes he does a wonderful one in his car. And then, if you haven't subscribed to Baggy TV, you join him out and check him out. He's also another good brother. Okay. So Hubert, over to you. Any more thing that you want us to know?
Yeah. Just about the Barcelona thing.
Yeah.
They are in a debt of 1 billion because of all the tax fraud they have done. So they have been issued a legal notice. They have to free 40% of the wages.
Yeah.
So that comes around 200 million of worth of wages. So if you calculate that, that's 4 billion a week. Uh, so
Yeah.
that's why they are letting players like Omtiti and Panier going for free just
Yeah.
because they can let go of the wage bill. So unless they don't do that, they can't register Memphis Depay, Sergio Aguero, and any other players they sign in the future. So that's the
Yeah.
thing with Barcelona. They have a weird wage structure. I mean that day I was talking to my friends. They said Griezmann is earning 600K a week. And Frankie De Jong 400K a week. Oh, that just blew my mind. Frankie De Jong was like he had a good season with Ajax, not to be. He's coming from Ajax, right? He's not like Bale coming from Madrid to Tottenham, and you have to pay 300 grand a week. So the wage structure is messed up. I thought United wage structure is a bit of bookie, but Barcelona just a weird club right now.
Yeah, it is very difficult from what Barcelona are going through. Very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. I'm happy they're going through whatever they're going through. They've taken lots of players from lots of clubs in the past. Players that Chelsea have to get because they're playing good football. They're winning all the trophies in the country. They always have the advantage to secure players away from other football fans. Yeah, so um I feel bad they're going through it, but I'm also one way or the other, I'm happy they're going through it. So they won't fight us English teams that are trying to get the Camavingas and the Haalands and the other big players in this world. But then what do you think about what do you make of Chiesa, Federico Chiesa? What do you
Federico
make that
Chiesa,
guy? Yeah. Don't you think that guy would
I
be
think he's
very
a fan.
good? Would it be good? Would it be suitable for any Premier League team?
I think he'll be suitable for a lot of Premier League teams. I mean, if United didn't buy Sancho, I wouldn't have mind to see Chiesa at United. He's a fantastic winger. We just saw what he did against England
Yeah.
on the right side and on the left side. I mean, if
Right.
I'm not wrong, Mancini substituted someone from, I think it was that Ciro Immobile, and he put Chiesa on the left, Insigne up top, and Berardi on right, and he absolutely made Kyle Walker eat grass. So, and he unfortunately got injured. So I mean, look, but only problem with Chiesa and all these Italian players is that getting them out of this area is very difficult. They just don't like going to another countries. And
Yeah.
except for Jorginho, in the recent memory, I can't see another Italian being successful in the Premier League. We have to go way back. I mean, I'm not even sure who was the last Italian who was good in the Premier League.
The last Italian to score in the Premier League.
Not scored, who was good in the Premier League, who was doing
How
something
far?
good.
How far do you want to go? Is it just a decade
That's what I'm asking. Like, listen, in the recent time,
or recent
Jorginho was
time?
good. They have been good. Yeah. And before that, we bought Darmian, but he was, bit of a flop. I mean,
Damian, yeah, Damian. Damian was a
he was
defender, right?
okay. He was a right back, actually
Right
wing
back,
back.
yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah,
after
absolutely.
that,
Yeah, you are right. I haven't really seen any proven Italian that have really
you
hit
can
the
say
ground running in the
Bona.
Premier
He
League.
was good. Bona is good for West Ham. He's
Yeah.
okay. He's Italian. So apart from that, I don't remember many Italians in the Premier League doing well. And I mean, this is a personal thing. I do feel like Italians don't like England, anyways. I mean, they don't. They have some kind of a strange mindset coming to UK.
Hmm.
That could be one thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Thank you, Hubert. Thank you very much for your submission, and thank you very much for joining me over here. So, what do you have going on today?
It's 9:30 here.
Yeah.
9:30 p.m. in
Ni-
India. So
Yeah.
so after this, I'll probably watch some. I mean, maybe some football or maybe cricket if it's on.
Yeah, I talked to my RCBN. He said there's the cricket game coming on. He said that a while ago. Um, is it the same game he was talking about? The same cricket game?
Which
RCBN,
game
if
is?
you're watching, what game is it? I doubt. Yeah, he said He said next cricket game is tomorrow. Let's watch India win
Oh, okay,
again.
it's tomorrow.
Oh yeah, India win again.
Yeah,
Also
yeah,
it's
yeah.
Indian game. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
Are you from Pakistan?
No, no, I'm from India.
You also from India? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a very, I mean he's a nice guy. He's a RCPN guy. He's a very nice. The Chelsea fan though. You know, I don't know how you are a Manchester fan and he's a Chelsea fan. So in India, how many? I know I'm not saying the exact number. Which of the clubs dominate the support base in England, India? I believe Manchester United,
So
right?
what? Yeah,
Like,
for my experience, I think United is the most supported club from India. I think there are more United supporters in India than UK itself, just because of the population we have.
okay,
And second place is a bit difficult because there are lots of Madrid fans, Barca fans, and Arsenal fans, and then you have Chelsea fans who are, not. I mean, they are. I'll say they are on the third position. I'll say because I don't see much Chelsea fans. They are. I mean, I'm not saying they're not, but they are. But again, the traditional clubs, like Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool,
yeah.
Barca, Madrid. Those are the big clubs dominating. But definitely, United is the most supported club here.
Right, right. I believe it because United have been in the scene for quite a while, and then they won almost all
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
trophies. So definitely, we know the more trophies a club wins, the more it draws attention for
Exactly.
new supporters all the time. So yeah,
Exactly.
that makes a lot of sense. United is a very big club. It's a very very big club. They have to start winning trophies to get all their fans back. No matter what, United fans are not going anywhere. The fan right now, the traditional teams in England that are losing their fans every day is Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
Arsenal fans are moving away.
Exactly.
Yeah, a lot of them are moving away to Barcelona. They're not coming to Chelsea because they are rivals. They're moving away to Real Madrid and Barcelona. They're not supporting the team anymore. My younger brother, who used to be a Liverpool fan, I remember I saw him moving away because he was just tired of Liverpool. They can't get over the line. They play, and when they get to the finals, they lose. So he moved from Liverpool to Barcelona. So, well, Hilbert, thank you very much for joining me here once again, and it's always a pleasure. I do stream every day. I actually have to stream for just half an hour, but as I say, whenever I start
Yeah.
doing this, the conversation start getting better and better. And then when I'm about to end the stream, that is when new people start getting in to try to. So always trying to stay be more consistent around 10 o'clock my time here, which is about 3 p.m. UK time, and then probably I don't know what time it is at your place. 10 p.m. UK time. What would that be? Is it 8 or 9? 9 o'clock, right?
For us, it will be 7:30.
10 o'clock,
7:30.
huh?
For us, it's 7:30.
7:30.
7:30.
Okay, okay, okay. 7:30 won't be that bad. So yeah, I do stream. Which I always like to have other views on the channel. So if you pop up and you have any idea, something new that we don't know, and you don't have much going on, and you feel like you want to join us here, always feel free. Let me know. Hit me up, and then give me a thumb up and say something. Then I'll send the link over for you, my brother. It's always nice also
Yeah, yeah, no
being
problem.
part of my
Yeah,
Discord server. Also, thank you very much, Hubert.
yeah,
You're an
yeah.
amazing person, and may God be with you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, cheers.
All right, guys. This is where we end the stream today. It's always wonderful to have you all the guys that have been in the stream. Baggy, I123, love you, and then also Hams Master. Actually, being fan channel, also be a wonderful person who's been here with me. It's always nice to have all these people supporting Blue Cloud TV. Hubert, thank you again one more time, and then H Stacks. Message me. Send me a message and I'll send you a link of the guy that made my intro for me. Also, Gunavetal, thank you for being here, all of you. And then EAF4YT, KCU, thank you also for being here, my brothers. May God be with you, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Big up, Haaland. We're waiting for you. Come on, Haaland.